Best Budget Bread Maker. Looking to enjoy fresh homemade bread without spending much? Today, we're reviewing the 5 best budget bread makers that offer great performance for the price. We'll talk about loaf capacity, preset programs, crust control, and how easy each machine is to clean. These models are perfect for beginners learning the process or families wanting daily fresh bread. After watching the video, be sure to check the links in the description below for the best budget bread maker. Now, let's get started. Bread Maker 1 KBS Pro 710W Bread Maker. The KBS Pro is a strong pick for households that plan to bake often. It uses a ceramic baking pan, which many people appreciate because dough releases cleanly and the surface holds up better across repeated use. Some cheaper pans can start to peel after months, but ceramic tends to resist wear. The heating system produces steady warmth throughout the loaf, which helps the bread rise evenly. You can choose from 3 crust shades, so whether you prefer a soft crust or a deeper crunch, you have control. The tempered glass lid lets you check progress without opening the machine, which helps maintain stable heat. One helpful feature is the automatic nut and fruit dispenser. This means the machine adds raisins, seeds, walnuts, or dried fruit at the correct time. Bread that includes mix-ins often benefits from even distribution, and this feature avoids clumps or sinking ingredients. The menu system offers 17 preset programs. These include white bread, whole wheat, multigrain, French-style bread, gluten-free, dough, pizza dough, cake, and jam. Verdict: best for families or regular bakers who want consistent results and care about long-term durability. The ceramic pan and steady heating performance set it apart from cheaper alternatives. Asapoto 2LB Bread Maker. This Asapoto model aims to keep things straightforward and friendly for beginners. The control panel is easy to read, and the menu layout helps guide you through each setting without confusion. You don't need prior experience to get good loaves from it. The machine includes 17 preset programs covering basic white, whole wheat, French-style loaves, multigrain, gluten-free, dough, and cake. You can also make pizza dough or cinnamon roll dough and bake them in your oven later. This alone makes the machine useful even on days you're not baking a full loaf. The non-stick pan removes easily, and cleanup takes very little time. The kneading paddle shapes the dough smoothly, helping the loaf rise evenly rather than forming dense sections. Many budget machines struggle here, but this one produces a softer texture with a balanced crumb structure. It also features a 15-hour delay timer and a keep warm function. This allows you to set your baking schedule around your daily routine. For example, load ingredients before work and return to a fresh loaf in the evening. Verdict: a strong match for beginners and anyone who wants a simple machine that delivers steady results. Easy to use, easy to clean, and reliable for both regular and occasional baking. Bread Maker 3 Elite Gourmet EBM 8103M. The Elite Gourmet model is appealing for smaller homes because it supports 3 loaf sizes. This helps avoid waste. If you only need fresh bread for 1 or 2 people, a smaller setting works well. If you have guests or family visiting, you can switch to a larger loaf without changing machines. The machine includes 19 menu functions. These range from white, whole wheat, and French-style bread to gluten-free and rye. You can also make dough for rolls, pizza crust, or buns. There is also a jam and cake setting. The non-stick pan removes smoothly and keeps cleaning simple. The heating layout helps bread bake evenly from top to bottom. Crust color settings give you flexibility depending on your taste. The look of this model is another appealing detail. It has a light mint finish that gives it a softer, more stylish appearance compared to many stainless or black bread makers. It looks pleasant on the countertop. The gluten-free mode is worth highlighting. Many machines produce gluten-free loaves that feel dry or fall apart. Verdict: a great option for individuals or couples, especially those who enjoy fresh bread but don't want large leftovers. Also, a strong pick for gluten-free bakers looking for better texture. Briskind Compact 19-in-1 Bread Maker.
The Briskend Compact model focuses on saving kitchen space without reducing essential features. It supports 1 pound and 1.5 pound loaf sizes, which work well for individuals, couples, or anyone who bakes multiple times per week instead of making large batches. There are 19 preset programs, including white bread, wheat, gluten-free options, dough, jam, and yogurt. The variety helps you use the machine beyond basic loaves. One detail many users like is the carrying handle. This makes it easy to move off the counter or store on a shelf when not in use. It's a small convenience, but very helpful in small kitchens. The non-stick pan helps bread slide out cleanly. The machine also has Keep Warm mode to hold temperature after baking ends. The heating performance helps prevent pale tops or over-browned edges. The control layout is straightforward, so new bakers won't feel overwhelmed. Noise stays controlled throughout kneading cycles. Dough structure tends to come out smooth, making it a good dough prep machine for buns, rolls, and homemade pizza nights. Verdict: ideal for small kitchens, new bakers, or anyone who prefers frequent, fresh loaves instead of large ones. Practical, space-saving, and flexible.
Bread Maker 5. Amazon Basics 2LB Programmable Bread Maker. The Amazon Basics model is a straightforward and reliable option for anyone who wants fresh bread without spending a lot. It has 14 preset settings that cover white bread, whole wheat, French style, gluten-free, dough, and cake. The machine has a simple LCD display and labeled buttons. This makes it easy to choose the correct mode without confusion. The non-stick bread pan allows for quick cleanup, and the kneading paddle helps mix dough evenly so the loaf rises properly. The heating performance is steady enough for daily use. Crust color settings allow you to adjust how light or firm your crust ends up. The delay timer lets you plan your baking schedule ahead of time, which helps if you prefer fresh bread in the morning or after work. This model doesn't include advanced extras like a fruit dispenser or ceramic pan. However, the price reflects that simplicity. The focus here is reliable baking, minimal effort, and a budget-friendly entry point into homemade bread. Noise is moderate, not silent, but not loud enough to disturb the home. The bread shape comes out consistent once you get familiar with the ingredient measurements. This machine also works well for dough prep. If you like baking rolls, naan, or pizza crust in your oven, the dough cycle is dependable. Verdict: best for shoppers who want reliable home-baked bread at the lowest cost. Simple, practical, and effective without unnecessary extras. Which budget bread maker should you buy? If you want more settings and a cleaner baking surface, go with KBS Pro. If you're new and want something simple, choose Osipoto. If you like more recipe styles and a pleasant look, pick Elite Gourmet. If space is tight, the Briskend Compact model fits well. If you want the lowest cost with steady results, choose Amazon Basics. Just match the choice to your kitchen space and how often you plan to bake.